Governor, to amplify the question about Rhode Island housing and then a quick follow-up on another point, we're looking at a system that disseminates money and resources through a principal group of organizations. I'm talking about CAPS organizations and Rhode Island Housing. To amplify the earlier point, the director of Blackstone Valley CAPS makes in excess of $170,000 a year. The director of Rhode Island Housing is somewhere in the $200,000 range. And yet there's no comprehensive plan for community funding of these community-driven, community organization-based clinics where people are brought in. There's no comprehensive plan for training individuals at these community clinics to be put in. Is this just a case of the political elite continuing to profit off of other people's misery?
So I'm not looking at what anybody's making. I'm looking at what they can bring to the table to get the money out the door. So that's my focus right now, and everything that we're doing, whether it has to do with vaccinations, getting the economy going, getting kids back to school safely. This is the highest priority that we have, and who can get the money out in this rental relief and utility relief. That's who I want to partner with. That's who we continue to talk to.
And then a follow-up question on the unemployment issue. Statistics and unemployment can lie, not the people delivering them, but they each provide a unique perspective. We'll put that. Is there an accounting for, in light of yet an additional wave of restaurant closings and individual outlets of restaurant chain closing this past weekend, how many Rhode Islanders were employed before the pandemic versus how many are actually physically employed right now?
Yeah, I think the number was about 78% a few weeks back. I'm sure it's higher now. I got a lesson on that exact question from Matt Weldon yesterday because I asked the same questions. Basically, how do you determine unemployment rates? I guess it's through some sort of a polling process that's done because I was getting numbers where we had just had 45,000 people come off our unemployment. We got 9,200 people on unemployment right now. And of the 45,000, 29,000 of those were gig employees. So I think that we're going to know the data, and we're going to make sure that Rhode Island, we're leading the country in many metrics. We will lead the country in unemployment as well because we know who they are and we know who needs jobs, and we're heavily working on matching up people with employment, whether they're unvaccinated healthcare people or whether they're people of gig employees that have just come off unemployment. For our economy to work, we need to have people employed at good paying jobs, and that'll be something I'll talk about at another date in terms of like where we are in Medicare right now and why we need Medicaid and how we need to get people off with good jobs out of Medicaid, because that's part of the process too in the economy. So yes, Matt Weldon is doing I'll give him a shout out. He's doing an unbelievable job in the DLT right now on this workforce issues, and I expect he will continue to do it, and he certainly keeps me posted on it so that we're making good decisions to make good things happen. Okay. Thank you.